day 3 of going after Serpentine Camo, and I'm going after vintage wine. And don't be surprised that I'm going into the Koschei complex for the vintage wine. This is the only ingredient, 2 bottles of vintage wine left from my previous runs. And as it appears, I think in Koschei it's the safest way to find a vintage wine, right? But the problem is now that I loaded into the game and I catched the very rare bug when all the weapons and your armor is gone after you log in, after you load into Koschei complex. The good thing is that the stuff which is left is my secure backpack and all the items like calling card, like bomb maker's brew, like bullfrog, blowtorch, all is left. But what's missing? All the weapons, all the tactical, everything is. My ghost armor's gone. Anyway, I'm trying to find a weapon. Usually in this area you can find a weapon over here, but there was no weapon in this weapon case. Looking for also vintage wine and another key. Look, another weapon case with no weapon, and there are 3 bots awaiting me over there. So I need to find a weapon before I confront them, because there's no way I can beat them that quick. By the way, just if you look, like in my dream over here, I'm finding the vintage wine in this box, but in this particular run I didn't find it, but you can find it. All the containers are opening here, potentially can have a vintage wine. So go and check everything. Okay, now I have the first key, right? And I need to find a weapon, but I don't have a weapon, anything. But okay, in these lockers you can also find vintage wine. Over here I just found aged wine, but again, as you see, wine is there. It's just a chance didn't work in my favor, right? Okay, I did a little cut. I found a little C4 now, and I just wanted to open the door without confronting the bots, but unfortunately bots knocked me. And I found very interesting thing about this. You can trigger C4 even after you're in knocked state. This is what I've done now. Okay, I have no weapon and bots are attacking me. Like, what else I can find? Okay, I found the pistol now. I'm kind of more safe. But they're throwing grenades at me. Okay, let's just regroup a little bit. Anyway, this had to be a very vegetarian video where I'm finding this weapons. I'm finding this vintage wine and show you how to find it in Koschei complex. But look, this is now survival game. I have to survive because I have all the loot on me, and this is such a good thing about this quest, that you always feel on the edge of your game, because you at any time if you die there is a huge cost to pay. Like in that case, 2 days of work will be gone and I will need to start over, right? Anyway, okay, the bots are gone, and because of I have a moral right now to use this glitch, infinite scuba mask glitch. So all you have to do, you just have to wear it under the water, and it will never finish. It will never end. You can spend all the time underwater, no problem, no pressure at all. Yeah, I'm using this glitch. If you don't have it anyway, scuba mask is enough to loot all the containers over here. Again, every single box like that may have a vintage wine. I found it a couple of times there in this area. Right now I'm looking for the key, right? The second key in order to get to the factory area, right? Because over there's a lot of vintage wine as well. You can find in the factory area. There's a lot of office desks there, right? Okay, I didn't find. There is also office lockers where you can find it. I didn't find it here either. Right, okay, but I need to check everything. I'm checking everything. and I can't really find. Anyway, let's go and check the other areas. Okay, Semtex may be found useful. Okay, let's keep it. Right, let's go. The key. No vintage wine here, but there is a key on the barrel over here. This is one of the sneakiest ones. Right, in this box, storage box, you see aged wine again. I was not lucky with this one, but sometimes you get lucky, and then there is a vintage wine. I was finding this in here as well. Even when I didn't need it, I just didn't pay attention. Why did I find a vintage wine over here? Okay, let's go now to the next area. There's another turret area where we can check for the wine. Now I'm kind of a little bit better. I have like a weapon. I put my scuba mask again in order to really use that glitch for the infinite scuba mask. If you're watching this, you may potentially watch this video after it was nerfed, but now, as of right now, it's not nerfed, so you can use it everywhere. By the way, I had to get weapons from the guys I killed, and then this is broadside and this is TAC V. I think this is a more or less good loadout, although it's not my loadout. I would like to have one shot. I would like to one shot everything with my Bryson and my sniper rifle, but unfortunately I can't really get it now. Anyway, it's serviceable what I have right now. Okay, let's go and check. I really need some self-reses. Okay, of course I have a pistol, but the self-res is always welcome, especially in a situation like this one when I have a lot of items to lose. You see this yourself, right? Okay, using the glitch again. If you didn't know about this glitch, now you know. You can use it. You can abuse it in Wandel. You can abuse it in Almazra. Right, and Ashika too. Right, you can just stay under the water all the game. This is serious, really. Okay, in this little hall there is this office locker, right? And in my dream I found a vintage wine over there. In this particular run I didn't find it, okay, but you can find it there. So go check this area if you're looking for the vintage wine. Cannot emphasize more that Koschei complex, even though like I'm now in the trouble, I was in the trouble, but this is safer than Ashika or safer than Wandel to find it, especially when you don't want to interfere with other players. You see, nobody can see you over here, right? You're kind of safe. Okay, I found the L2 card, and this is nice because I didn't have any money. The money I needed to exfil without kind of interfering with other players, but it's a bit late now in the game. Look, 21:46. I may meet other players there around in the factory. Again, all these lockers I'm checking, right? They may contain the wine I'm looking for, so check everything. Okay, by the way, I just missed something, right? I have like armor over there, like 3 armors. It's fine. This is really good. Okay, no what? Let's go further. I'm checking all the normal areas. Yeah, you see aged wine over here. Everywhere you see aged wine, there is a chance of it being a vintage wine. Okay. Okay. It's not here. Right, we go to the common area. This is dangerous area. The other players will be here by this time. Okay, self-res. Nice. And yeah, look. Oh, check this office desks. They can have this as well, wine. No, even in these bags I was finding aged wine. Anyway, look at this. Another dream. In this area I was able to find in these office lockers, I was able to find a vintage wine again. But this time, look what happened. I met another player, and my reaction time was faster, and he did panic melee attack before he started shooting. So I don't know if there's other players around him or his teammates, so I decided not to interfere, because anyway, My life is much more important right now than this vintage wine in that drawer right there in the whatever it is, locker. I decided, okay, if my way is blocked there by the other team, I don't know, again, quite potentially there is just this one guy, and I could have killed him because my reaction time was faster. I could have just pushed him and killed. But I don't know if there are other players behind him. So I decided to take a safe approach and go around through the boss area and not to go through that area in order to exfil. Now my idea is I need to exfil, really. I don't want to do anything with them, like it's not the time to be a hero when you have so much stuff on you, right? And this is what I'm doing. I'm just trying to exfil. So there is like a rhino room, and I will just run past it, and sniper as well. I'm just like on the other side. I don't want to see them. They don't want to see me. I can just easily exfil through L2 area, especially that I have a card now. I forgot to take money for that card. I had, you know what? It's the safest approach. Always have 50k on you when you go to Koschei complex. Just take it from your wallet. I just forgot this time, but I was lucky. I found it in the table. But otherwise, it would be a real struggle. I can lose my items. Anyway, over here again, without my one-shot builds, it's really a dangerous situation over here to kill all these guys before I can exfil, because there are two guys with shields and there's a lot of heavy bots. They're actually with my one-shot sniper rifle and one Bryson. It's not a serious problem, but look, I just don't have my usual build on me, and this is now a little bit more dangerous, and I have to use the approach. Okay, the Bryson is on the floor. It's not upgraded or anything, but it's better than broadside for the bots. It can one-shot them. It has a potential. Okay, this guy used this grenade on him, but oh my god, Termite. No, it didn't damage me. Look at the damage. It didn't damage me, really. There was like other bots which just really fast. I thought that by some time that maybe it was me who made myself a damage with the termite. No, at least according to that report, it was just bots. Okay, again, another dangerous situation, but I'm still alive, and I have my I have a self-res pistol. It's not like very dangerous, but still it can become very dangerous very fast because of the guys with the shields, the guys with the shotguns. I hate broadside bots. They can just kill you real quick if they have the broadside. They just shoot and never miss, you know. So that's why you have to not to be in their line of sight and kill them like what I do now, right? Don't forget another thing, that there is another team there, and they may be smart, maybe not. I don't know. I don't have any information. They may be following me right now. All the doors are open. They can easily get here and kill me. I want to be really okay. This shocker grenade is good. I want to be really safe on the safe side. Okay. But now it's time to push. I guess I have to get rid of the bots, and now it's time to push to the exit. There's more. There's one more shield guy. The shield guys are more dangerous in this game by some reason. They spamming whatever they shoot, and they never reload, and they just such a annoying bots there, right? Okay, I got them. Now I'm kind of on the safe side already, but again, don't relax. Maybe I'm way too relaxed over here because the other team is not pushing me, but I decided to check everything again. To be honest with you, in this area I never was able to find a vintage wine, but I'm still looking for it. Maybe it is sometimes here, you know, who knows. The areas I shown you, they usually have it. Sometimes when I run into Koschei complex, I can find 2 bottles of vintage wine in one row. That's what we need, right? By the way, this trap, sometimes you can tactical sprint through it and it will not trigger. I don't know. This time it didn't trigger. Okay, it's very important that before you exfil, just put your secure backpack on. So don't be fooled, don't forget it. If you forget it, you will feel yourself real bad, because you will lose all the important items. Over here I did this before even I called the elevator. Now again, I'm waiting for the other team to come, and I'm really waiting for them, and I want to meet them here if I can. Again, in this run I didn't find any vintage wine, but I've shown you the containers where you can find it, so there's no reason. I have like a very boring run where I found all the bottles and nothing happened. This was just a little bit of fun and a little bit of tension. That's why I like this. By the way, okay, look. Let's imagine that I got all I need, I got all the bottles, I got everything. So for the next step, by the way, sometimes the vintage bottles as well in this diamond beat room, which you open by the codes, right? You see it can be shamelessly lying around over here. Okay, and by the way, blowtorch from the bullfrog. In Wandel, I use this place I called Bullfrog Gates. I drop a landmine over there, proximity mine. And then I'm just waiting for him to come through this area, and then he comes, it's just usually one clip, it's up in one mine to finish him. And that's how you get a blowtorch. And you see, I was lucky it came to me from the first spawn, but it can, even if it didn't come through this spawn, it can, over time in the game, as the match progresses, it can. And it will have even less health. Anyway, blowtorch is here. Now I'm getting in my premium alcohol, because I have all the ingredients now for the premium alcohol. I think is the hardest to craft is this part, right? Yeah, it competes with the next step, but I think this one was by far hardest, because you had to find calling cards from the scavenger, right? You've seen it how I did in the previous day, but I mean, okay, now I have all the stuff on me, and I'm running towards this portable buy station, which is on the ship. It's good to know that ship is slower than your sprint, so you can easily catch up with it. I'm risking here a little bit, but okay, I just wanted to do this quick, because the longer you stay on the map, the more dangerous it becomes. Okay, premium liquid is mine now. And I'm buying personal skill. Actually, you need to have always the money for your personal skill, just to be on the safe side. Okay, now personal skill is very close to me, and I'm just like tempted to risk it. I just think I just want to go there. It's not on the map for anyone else, and because in Wandel it's a little bit, there's no that very long lines of sight. You may kind of leave unnoticed over here. Now I'm just checking the area, and I just think, okay, if there's nobody around, I see the players are in the castle now, because they turn on the UIV tower. But I mean, I have a ghost vest, and they're sitting in the castle. They just perhaps trying to find something like a golden sniper rifle, or they're fighting another team or something like that. They don't see me, and I just decided, okay, maybe it's time to exfil right now. Okay, I have this premium liquor on me. I just double check everything. I have my secure backpack on me. Everything's fine. So all I need to do now is just to exfil. Okay, the helicopter is there. Again, never relax. In this particular case, you see how this is very expensive item you have. It just takes days to craft, maybe sometimes. Maybe if you have all the time in the world, but anyway, it takes hours anyway to craft it, and if you're lucky as well, especially if you play solo. Anyway, I'm exfilling now with this bottle, and I'm ready for the next step, and the next step would be to craft this black cell cream, or whatever it's hand cream it's called. And yeah, I have all the material for that. I will make a video next day. Anyway, guys, it goes really slowly. This is very exciting quest, really, by the way. You feel yourself always on the edge of your seat when you play it, because this is like there's a high stakes, right? And I think the feeling is very good. This is how the game is supposed to be played all the time, I would say. You should have a lot to lose, not to push other players, not to be reckless, try to go in stealth way. Yeah, okay, you will find out a lot about yourself while you're playing this, if you can do it or not, if you're persistent enough or not, if you give up easily or not. But okay, see you in the next video, guys, and thank you for watching.